My name is Shelia Jones, and I started Premier America September 1986. My current role today is Vice President of Member Advocate. Well, starting Premier America, my first job responsibility was to process share draft checks. And from that journey, it took me to another department, which is called Member Ops. And we did a variety of duties in that department. And then shortly after, I transferred over to our accounting department. And I was the assistant supervisor during that time. One thing I would say that stood out for me in the accounting department is when we had the Northridge earthquake. And a lot of our colleagues here at the credit union was truly affected. And so me and another team member decided to take upon ourselves. We spent 48 hours here round the clock processing ACH, processing ATM to make sure our members as well as our team members can have access to their funds. So after accounting, I decided I wanted to go to the branch world so I can amplify my voice and get to know my members and support my team members. And so in 1995, I went to the first branch in Agora at that time, and I was the branch manager. And from there, I left Agora, went to Warner Center, where I oversee two locations there. And then I transferred over to the corporate office, which is Chathworth. And then I became the community branch manager, where I had other branches under my wings. One thing I would say, being a branch manager, it allowed me to continue to grow. I took a lot of pride in my team members, helping them grow, teaching them how to ask for the business, taking care of our members. And one thing I would say that was really rewarding for me is when I see my members walk in the door with their little ones, and it was just a joy for me to just reach out and talk to the kids to see what was going on, help them get established, and those various things was so rewarding to me. And just to have our members to sit down and uncover the things that they was not aware of that Premier America had to offer. And that was always a it just gives me chills every time I hit a home run when a member learns something that they did not know we had to offer. As a branch manager, not only I invested in my members, but I also invested in my team members. I will help them, teach them, show them how to not only serve the member, but how to ask for the business. And one of the main goals for me as well is making sure they was always professional dress. When the members approach us, the doors are open. So they used to tease me because I went and purchased several jackets and had them in the lunchroom. So when they come in, they can change up and put on their corporate jackets with their name tags, ready to take care of their members. Because I didn't want to add an expense to their livelihoods, right? Because during that time, things were a little tough here and there. So my way of helping them and giving back is making sure they are ready. Plus, it's such a joy when a member walks in and we are all uniform, looking professional, ready to take care of our members. So, being that manager for over 15 years brought so much joy to me, not only in my professional life, in my personal life. And when it was time for my daughter to graduate from high school, she went to CSUN. And during that journey, my branch was able to make their goals every year. So all the incentives that was taking place during that time was able to pay my daughter's tuition for those whole four years of college, which was a win-win because when she graduated, we both walked away with no debt and she walked away with a degree. And that was a great moment for me as well, being here at Premier America and with them being so supportive in my journey and helping them grow as well as helping myself and my family to grow as well. I think the values that remain consistent is the passion that we have for our members and our team members. Just creating the core values that we live by each and every day, spreading the word in the community, helping and supporting our members, and just giving back. What it means to me is leading within your heart and listening deeply and helping people to see the greatness that they don't see in themselves, uplifting others. And one of my greatest passion is paying it forward, helping other people to get where they need to go so that way it opens doors for others. One story I would like to share is where it always have stayed with me is where a parent came in with their son. He had his first job, received his first check, and he was having a debate with his mom in the lobby about he wants to cash the check and he wanted his cash right now. And if I remember correctly, the check was like $130. And the mom was trying to convince him not to take all the cash. So I gently walked over, introduced myself, had them to sit down, had a conversation, and fast forward, the young man made a deal with me. I told him I would cash his check. I will only give him $50 of it if he promised me he would go back to his employer to set up direct deposit. And then once he set up direct deposit, we're going to start taking $25 out of whatever he makes each month, each pay period, and put it in a savings. And the parent was so appreciative because she said she'd been trying to share this with him and talk to him about saving and open up an account. And it just took that 30 minutes for me to sit down to understand the why he needed to get his cash immediately. And I had to explain to him the value of saving. You want to always pay yourself first, and then you take care of all your responsibilities second. And from there, that always sticks to me because now when this young man walks in the branch, he make a effort to track me down to always say thank you. And that has always brought so much joy to me. I am proud of the relationships I have built with my team members as well as my members. The trust that I have earned, the support, the advocacy, and all the different journeys and experience that I have had here at Premier America. Continue to lead with your heart. Continue to show up for our members and our community and to each other. And most importantly, continue our core values. Working at Premier America for 40 years has been amazing, especially being a single mom raising two beautiful kids. I have a son that's doing amazing things in his career, continue to put footprints in the sand. I have a daughter that is courageous, doing amazing things as well. And two beautiful grandkids, which I'm really proud of because going into retirement requires traveling. And my granddaughter is now in college learning how to fly airplanes. And one of her goals is to fly me wherever I want to go. So that is just a joy to my heart. And my grandson, he is just a amazing young man playing sports, football and basketball. And my kids would tell you, growing up, I wanted two types of kids. One that was heavy in sports, which was my son, and now my grandson, and one that is heavy in education, which is my daughter that has her doctorate, and my granddaughter that is going to fly the world. So I am so proud of my kids and my grandkids, and would not be able to do that without the support and love and dedication from Premier America Credit Union.